Hey everybody, Fantron here today. This is the final sit-down of Devil May Cry 4, but it is post-commentary. I lost the original commentary for the game. What I'm going to try and pretty much do is, just, pretty much talk my way through the rest of the stuff. Like normal. Ooh. I don't know, I think I'm a little sick today. Anyway, we're starting off with, Dante. Oh yeah, return Mission 16, Inferno, return the Conqueror of the Fire Hell back to his domain. Yeah. I guess I'm going to go power up and all that stuff now. It's been a while, but I recorded this a while ago and it's all been done. Like, at the time of this recording, like, everything's done. It's already January 2nd. So I just need to get the rest of this stuff done so I can upload it. And I kind of have been, I don't know, just been trying to get everything all fucking edited. And it was just more or less Devil May Cry 3 that I was more concerned about than 4. Yeah, the mission's starting and all that stuff. And Dante drops in like a badass. Okay, but Mission 16 is it's just all about the gimmick. It's been in, let's see, it's been in Devil May Cry 3. I don't remember it being in 1. No, it was in 1 for a little bit, and it wasn't in 2. Poisonous gas permeates the air. You must escape before your life is drained. Pretty much, it's basically like the certain items that you pick up in Devil May Cry 3 and Devil May Cry 1, where it's like, oh, it's draining your soul. You need to be able to do all that stuff. But as of right now, I'm apparently attacking the thing to get Dante's blue orb fragment. And I am not doing all that. Well, I'm trying. It seems to be a hell of a lot easier than with fucking Nero. Wow. And just S-ranked it. Alright, but we get another blue orb fragment, which gives us a whole blue orb. Oh boy. Okay, now we're stuck in the same room fighting the same fucking sharks. A word of advice when fighting these guys. Seriously, like, even when, and I don't know why I just don't do this, just fucking just shoot them. Like, seriously, just shoot them, because it'll just stop them for what they're doing. With Nero, his gun is a hell of a lot weaker than Dante's, since I've noticed, but yeah, just shoot at him. And it usually seems to work really well. And it's weird because I wind up going through this level again, just because I was curious, and just go through the level again. To be honest, I mean, shoot, man. I mean, what do you expect, man? Oh boy. I mean, now we're in the story where we're pretty much getting, if you guys didn't know or were paying attention already, Dante is pretty much on cleanup duty, and he's still on cleanup. He's going back through all the old areas, recycled playing games, areas of things, which I think is pretty funky. Oh man. Man, but in all honesty here, I've been looking forward to, like, having this series of games finished. I mean, it's already the new year, and I'm glad I got this all finished before 2013. Oh, well, the game's finished before 2013, more or less, but not the actual editing and all that. I got all the editing done as of the 1st. It's the second now. This is the last thing I have to edit, and then everything else will be the New Year project, as well as, well, let's see, 13 more days. That's funny, 13 more days until, oh god, before the new Devil May Cry comes out. And for me, it'll be, not 13. I get paid on the 10th, so I'll be getting it. I'll be pre-ordering it on the 10th, like fully, so I can get the DLC too. So I'll play the DLC as well. And now we're back in the same room, doing the exact same shit. Like, I mean, there's really nothing for me to commentate over. It's just Dante doing everything that Nero's done. And as to why, I mean, you saw the last part. You see why he's here, even though that totally just seemed really out of the way. Just giving us another level, pretty much, I guess. I mean, what? There's really nothing to say about these missions. In all honesty, I mean, hell. Ugh. It was weird. When I walked past the thing to go ahead and stand in front of the red orbs. I guess I just didn't want to waste any time because I was so close to finishing the game. It's just weird. Why didn't I just go in and grab those? Anyway, I don't know. It's pretty. I guess it's not like I need them, so that's what I'm thinking. I guess I'm thinking I didn't need them. Oh, but I'm showing off the how to get that blue orb over there. So all you have to do is go into Pandora mode. Make sure you actually use the Pandora gun thing. It'll go into that flight mode by pressing left on the D-pad, and you'll go into gunslinger mode, obviously, if you saw on the screen. And it'll pretty much just float by, if you press the B button or circle button, depending on what you're playing. You'll pretty much just float over towards that, and that's pretty much the only way I've ever found out how to get it, because, in all honesty, it seems right. I can't see it any other way. So, I mean, if there's any other way to get that, please let me know. And if there's other places to get stuff like that with Pandora, that would be also really nice. And damn, see, I hate when they just be fucking up your combos in this game. But that's the one gripe I have about Dante, is that he takes fucking forever to just to keep going with shit. It's just like, no, that combo right there just has to be fucking done perfectly. Look at that. It has to be perfect. You have to pretty much have all the enemies doing while doing that, and that combo. Otherwise, somebody is liable to just hit you, because he'll just stand there and he'll pose it out, and I'm like, what the fuck? I want to keep going. But then again, if you wanted combos without any damaging bullshit that may possibly happen, you could play God of War, or maybe even Ninja Gaiden, but it's all about style in this game. Oof. Oh! Man. I just remembered something. I do plan on, at the time of this recording, I already put up my update video. I was supposed to be making a voting video, but I'll probably just put a list of games up, or something like that, to see what everybody will choose, because, I mean, it already said that I was doing Metroid Prime after, the Devil May Cry is going on, but in all honesty, it's going to be done beforehand. I just won't upload it until afterwards. So, I mean, shit, I'm pretty much what I played a little bit of that yesterday, and I'm not. Well, I'm an hour or two, almost 2 hours in, and that's not very long for me. So, in all honesty, just to finish the game, 2 hours is nothing in Metroid Prime. I'm just trying to remember my fastest time in that game. Oh yes, and I already have died once. Yeah, it happened. Oh man, and it was not pretty. It was the worst thing that could possibly happen. But I won't spoil anything for you guys. But I do show you a little trick at the beginning of the game that you can do, and it's pretty cool. That's about it. So, makes the game easier, and it definitely makes it a hell of a lot faster for me to get through. And actually, I think it'll be my fastest time yet since doing that. Because even when I think I didn't finish it when I did the trick, so. But, anyway, back to this game. Even though there's really nothing to talk about. I mean, it's just Dante whooping ass. I mean, what else can you expect from this game? Yeah, but I decided to go ahead and just do this myself. Because every time when I would try to have my company over, it would just be horrible. Like Muzakashi, every time I have him come over, we wind up just not doing it. And it's just, wasn't really nothing we could really do about it. So just doing this alone just seems easier. But don't worry, the Mega Man ones will definitely all be finished with, you know, me and him doing them. Because for love of God, I just want to... That was fun doing Street Fighter Cross Mega Man. We were making fun, talking about some serious shit and making fun of each other. Or making fun of me, pretty much. It was great. I enjoyed that a lot. Hell, actually, that was the first post-commentary I've done ever. Full playthrough, anyway. And I'm surprised the game took me I mean, if I did out the boss rush and all that stuff. Because that's what I'm going to do with this game. I'm going to edit out this boss rush as well as soon as it comes up. You know how Capcom is nowadays, man. They got to have a boss rush. You got to have one. But, yeah, I mean, it's going on pretty strong. And we're only, what, 12 minutes? 12 minutes in? This isn't even one part yet. I mean, this is crazy. As crazy as it gets. Man, oh man, oh man. And we're now at the stupid bridge where we had so much sexual tension with Gloria, but we all know who Gloria is now. She's still boobalicious, I don't care. But now we're introduced to some new enemies that, in my honest opinion, if I remember correctly, we didn't... Yeah, when I played as Nero again, we didn't even fight them. And, I mean, on a normal run-through, you don't fight these enemies ever again. You fight them on Bloody Palace, you know, at some point in time. But that's it. Like, and these enemies are actually hella easy with Nero. In all honesty, I think the enemies are just kind of dumbed down a lot in this game. Just kind of, you know, disappointing, but not really. I mean, I think by far Devil May Cry 4 is the easiest in the series. But I think that's just me. I mean, maybe everybody will say 1 or 2, and I think, well, 2's easy. I don't know. I mean, comparing normal difficulties on all the games, I think all around, 2 has got to be the easiest, then 4, then 1, and then 3. 3 is the hardest on the normal difficulty. And even, well, not even, because I just finished the normal difficulty for the American normal difficulty recently. I don't even know if that holds true, but I mean, hell, it wasn't that difficult. It really wasn't. I mean, hell, unless someone told me was absolute BS, but in all honesty, that's the one thing I always held true about it, but I always played on normal. At that time, I just played on easy, because I was just like, fuck it, I just want to get this game done and over with. But, with Devil May Cry, I'm going to play that right out, because I'm pretty sure that's not going to be too difficult. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Sorry to adjust my mic there. But yeah, none of this commentary is supposed to really match up on anything. It's just me pretty much watching and commenting on it. So they'll be like, "Hey, man, that didn't make any fucking sense." And I was just like, "Hey, dude, like, I'm just post commentating right now," which I'll be doing more and more when it comes to later games. Just not often. Like I said, I lost the commentary for this game. I don't know where the fuck it did. Oh, I'll tell you what happened to it. My dog, when I had my dog in a room while I was recording this, and I lost the commentary for it because he jumped on my keyboard and he pressed the pause button. By the time I got towards the final boss of this game, I realized the commentary's been paused at 30 minutes. So, and this is how long? This is about an hour and 54 minutes. Yeah, an hour and 54 minutes. I mean, with the end cutscene, all that good stuff. And what I'm pretty much going to do is just cut through the boss rush and meet you guys back there. I mean, because I'm editing it out. So, I'm watching the non-edited version right now. I mean, but there's really nothing for me to edit but the boss rush. And pretty much the final stage with Nero. Not even the final stage, like the stage before the final stage, if that makes sense. Because the final stage is pretty much just a boss battle. Ugh, sorry about that. Ugh, I think I'm getting sick. Probably not. Well, actually, no, I just need to wake up a little bit more. My shoulder's killing me. I feel all swelled up and shit. Ugh. Loading screen. Jesus. Oh, but that is the end of the mission. And we are joined by going back to Burial. And this is the last boss, well, one of the last bosses on Dante's Cleanup. We're still missing one. One of them's still alive that Nero just didn't seem to finish off. I mean, he killed one of the Burial brothers, but that wasn't the last of them. Now we're pretty much taking on Burial. I do advise bringing the Gilgamesh legs or kicking. It seems to just do a lot of damage, period, to be honest. To him, it seems to do a lot of damage. I don't know. I mean, I usually assume bosses have like weaknesses in Devil May Cry, except for 1 and 2. I never thought anything of it, to be honest. I mean, Devil May Cry 2 is pretty much straightforward as to where this game, there's so many different weapons that you can use. 3, there were so many different weapons you can use. And 1, it was the same thing. But, I mean, his health went down pretty fast. You know, just by me switching off between the two, because I was sure about the damage that I was going to give him by doing Gilgamesh, or using fucking Rebellion, and then switching to Gilgamesh, and, you know, back and forth and stuff like that. Which I should do more often, but in all honesty, I won't be recording anything of the original Devil May Cry quadrilogy, the quintupletry, the fourlogy. What would you call that? It's not a trilogy. It's an anthology. Would we call it an anthology? Is that what we're calling it? The original Devil May Cry Sons of Sparta series. That would make more sense. I mean, what would we call it now? I mean, hell, even to this day, I didn't expect us to get, you know, a brand new Dante or anything like that. I'm still a little upset about it, but hey, we can deal. Oh, well, we already finished off Burial. How shameful, you got beaten in like less than a minute. Well, a minute or less, like, it's ridiculous. Oh, a minute or less of the ass kicking's free. You pay me for the ass kicking, which they do. It's pretty great. It's pretty sweet. But that's Burial. We exploded into Nothing but sparks.